Nights and Weekends, Season 5, Week 5. Okay, I'm gonna chat and then I'll show you guys some bloopers slash behind the scenes for this week. So this week was an emotional roller coaster. I filmed on Monday, choreographed a routine on Tuesday, filmed again on Wednesday at the studio this time. And I only had Wednesday to film because I rented the studio and we're on a budget. On Thursday, I edited that footage that I got at the studio. And after a few hours of editing, I just thought to myself, crap, I don't know how good this is. And I don't know, should I, what should I do? And then I took it to the place we had to go because I had to leave. My mom went with me and we had to wait there. So I told her, let's quickly watch what I've edited so far. And when I rewatched it with her, I thought to myself, oh, I was just overthinking this. And then on Friday, I edited the rest of the footage and filmed some more. But I did the filming in the afternoon. So I only looked at the footage this morning and added it to the rest of the short film this morning. And after another morning of editing, I once again fell into the overthinking trap. And I thought to myself, okay, this looks terrible. And I think I need to change my plans. So I drew up a plan B, and then I just did some exercise, ate lunch with my family, and then I asked my mom to come and look at the rough cut. And then again, when I watched it with her, I realized it's not that bad. I was just overthinking it. So the lesson for this week is sometimes you just need to take a break from your work because, too much of something is not good for you. And taking a step back will allow you to really get the right perspective on whatever you're working again. For week 6, I am just going to be launching the short film, doing my buildspace homework, and making the final video in this series. And with that, here are some behind the scenes clips and bloopers. Alright, let's test some lighting with a British accent. Because I'm not really sure if I want to use a ring light for this short film, for the last scene. But this is setting 1, and then I absolutely hate setting 2. It's this cold blue hue, and no thank you. It can work for other types of film footage, but not for this scene or this short film. I feel like 1 is natural, whereas 3 is more of a night studio look. Yes, I think if I'm going to use 1, it's going to be, what is this, 1? Yes, it's 1. Now I'm going to rehearse my lines for scene 13. And honestly, other than the studio scenes, this one, I'm not excruciating, no, that's not the right word. I'm not super nervous, but I am more nervous for this scene than for the other scenes that I've filmed at home or in Laura's room, because it's a pretty important scene for the short film. It's wrapping up the entire story, and that's where Laura is going to be sharing what she's learned in her whole journey as a dancer struggling with perfectionism. The studio scenes I'm nervous for because of the fact that it's going to incorporate dance, and it's, well, I haven't done a short film ever before. This is my first short film, but really coordinating the camera and the dance is something completely new, and I only have one day to film it all. I'm just hoping that I can really film some awesome footage in that one day with all of the different angles and dance moves and choreography. And then the big test is going to be editing afterwards. And since I only have one day, what I have is what I'll have, and then I'll have to make the best of that in the editing process. So yeah, that's a tiny little digital diary log in a kind of British accent for the fun of it. The perfect parts. Choreography session today. Okay.
Oh.
That's so weird. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Remember to be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Shalom.